Let's talk about Trump's so-called $200 billion chip tax. No, it's not about potato chips, it's about semiconductors, the brains of modern tech. That $200 billion isn't a single tax, but a mix of two big government moves: tax credits for building chip factories in the U.S. and tariffs on imported chips. The chip tax label is catchy, but misleading. It's really a carrot and stick strategy. Big tax breaks for companies that manufacture here and penalties for those who import. The goal: bring chip manufacturing back to America, boost jobs, and secure our tech future. But it's a risky bet. These policies could also spark trade wars and raise prices for consumers. It's a high-stakes gamble with huge implications for the economy and your next phone. So what's really at stake? Let's break it down. We'll look at the incentives, the penalties, and why this matters to everyone, not just tech companies. Welcome to the real story behind the chip tax. First up, the carrot tax credits. The plan boosts tax credits for chip factories from 25% to 30%. A massive incentive for companies to build in the U.S. Billions in potential savings are on the table, but companies must act fast to qualify before the 2026 deadline. This is all about reducing America's reliance on foreign supply chains and making made in the USA the smart move. It's a government-sponsored race to build the future of tech at home. Beyond money, it's about national security, ensuring we control the chips that power everything from cars to defense systems. The tax credit is the tool. The real goal is technological independence. Is it working? Absolutely. Companies like Micron are investing $200 billion in U.S. manufacturing, creating tens of thousands of jobs. TSMC, the world's largest chip maker, is pouring billions into Arizona, lured by these tax breaks. These mega projects are transforming regions, boosting local economies and creating entire ecosystems of suppliers and jobs. Even foreign giants see the value in building here, thanks to these incentives. The result: a modern industrial boom with cranes and clean rooms replacing smokestacks. The chip-making race is on, and America is back in the game. Now, the stick tariffs. The government is slapping steep tariffs on imported chips, aiming to make U.S.-made products more competitive. These tariffs could generate up to $200 billion in revenue, but the real cost lands on consumers. Importers pay the tariffs, but those costs trickle down, raising prices on everything from cars to smartphones. It's a classic trade-off: protect American jobs, but risk higher prices at home. Tariffs are already fueling inflation, with nearly a third of Americans worried about their finances as a result. The strategy is a tightrope walk, boosting domestic industry while squeezing household budgets. Will the long-term benefits outweigh the short-term pain? That's the billion-dollar question. For now, expect to pay more for tech and just about everything else. The tariff gamble is real, and it hits your wallet. Why all this urgency about chips? It's not just economics, it's national security. The U.S. relies heavily on Asian factories, especially in Taiwan and China, for semiconductors. COVID-19 exposed how fragile that system is. A single shutdown can cripple entire industries. Chips power not just gadgets, but military tech, fighter jets, missiles, and more. Letting rivals control our chip supply is a risk the U.S. can't afford. The new policies aim to build a resilient, homegrown supply chain, so America isn't held hostage by global events. It's also a direct challenge to China's tech ambitions. By building at home, the U.S. is fighting for technological leadership in the 21st century. This isn't just about factories. It's about power, security, and the future. The chip game is global, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Every big shift creates winners and losers. Winners, chip makers like Micron and TSMC, construction workers, and communities near new factories. Losers, companies that rely on imports, foreign manufacturers, and most of all, American consumers facing higher prices. Small businesses may struggle to absorb costs while families feel the pinch at the checkout. The big question, is the trade-off worth it? Supporters say it's a smart investment in jobs and security. Critics warn it could backfire, raising costs and risking trade wars. Only time will tell who really comes out ahead. Why should you care? Because semiconductors are the invisible engine of modern life. They power your car, your phone, your job, and even your hospital. Where chips are made affects prices, jobs, and national security. Tax credits could mean new jobs in your town. Tariffs could mean higher prices for your next laptop. This is about more than tech. It's about America's future. The chip tax debate is really about what kind of country we want to be: self-reliant, secure, and innovative, or dependent and vulnerable. Understanding this issue means understanding the forces shaping your world. And that's something everyone should care about. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment so I can keep you informed.